Hi there, Scott ROCKFILE back with another podcast review, this time talking about 2022's The Contractor. The short version is, this is a pretty good movie. Well directed, well acted, keeps you involved, utterly forgettable when it's over, but it's a good ride. So should you watch it? Absolutely. Should you buy it? It depends. The longer version, to get into it, and I'll stay away from spoilers, it's your typical semi-action film about, a military dude done wrong, released by the military, doesn't get his pension, he's got bills to pay, he takes contractor duties with former military guys, hoping that everybody's, above board and everything's great, things don't go as planned, chase ensues, you get a little Bourne Identity, you get a little this, you get a little that. Tariq Saleh, this is his first big movie, did a great job keeping things going. I think everybody in the movie was good. Chris Pine is especially excellent. Ben Foster is in it. I expect him always to be the guy who's going to screw you over, and he does a little bit different in this movie, so that was pretty cool. Kiefer Sutherland's good. I don't think he's great in the movie, but he's also not given a whole lot to do. He's in a couple of scenes, and he does them well, but he would probably be the least of the big names in there doing something with the material. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with the film. It is actually well done. Like, you're watching it, you're entertained, you want to know what happens next, you're following it, it's got some surprises, some twists. There's some character actors playing much different roles than they've played before. I wish I could remember the guy's name. In the middle of the movie, you'll know it. You'll know this guy. You go, oh, I've seen him in a bunch of things. He's playing a much different type of role than he normally plays, and I thought he was great for what little he's in the movie. It plays out kind of like Amazon's Jack Ryan stuff. It's fairly fast-paced, but it does have a lot of character development, and everybody does really good with their roles. Again, the directing, the writing, everything, it just does nothing to differentiate itself from all the other action movies you've ever seen. If this is on a streaming service and you're already paying for it and it's on there and it's free and you want to watch it, you are going to be entertained. You're not going to tune out in the middle and go, that was really terrible. No, it's fine. It's just when it's over, you go, okay, that was great. Wait, what did we just watch? And that's no slight on the movie or itself. It's just they didn't find anything in the movie that elevated it to a hitman's bodyguard, which the character interaction between Ryan Reynolds and Samuel L. Jackson elevates that simple action movie. This one could have been elevated by, I don't know, maybe another set piece or two, but the action is actually quite realistic. It's not over the top. He's not a superhero. He's injured from the beginning of the movie. He's injured in a lot of the movie. And it's just very realistic and gritty and fast-paced. The action, when he's being chased by people, when he's got to confront them, it's brutal. And the movie is rated R mostly for violence, a little bit of language. There are absolutely no extras on the 4K. None. So let me get into the 4K. So again, the movie, The Contractor with Chris Pine, it's fine. It is something you would stream for free. It is something you'd rent for a couple bucks, but to actually own it in your collection, it's going for about $25 right now, the 4K. If you really need another movie that looks great on 4K, this would be it. I picked it up on Black Friday for like $7.99, $6.99, something like that. More than worth it for that. It is a native 4K transfer. It looks fantastic. I'd give it a 4.5 out of 5, almost perfection. There's a lot of close-ups. There's a lot of great scenes. There's not a whole lot of tampering with filters and things like that. Looks really good. No film grain that you could really see from a distance anyway. I'm watching on a 65-inch, and I sit fairly close, and I can see, grainy films. This was not one. What surprised me was, it wasn't Dolby Vision. It was just HDR10. Kind of strange. Also, not Dolby Atmos, just 7.1. But had a good soundtrack and a great picture. I would give both probably 4.5 out of 5. This is a solid release in 4K. There is no Blu-ray. There are no extras. But there is a digital copy. So for what I paid for on Black Friday, I got the movie in 4K and I got a digital copy in 4K. If you paid the $25 to $30 it's going for now, that may not be worth it to you. Like I said, it's a good movie. I'm a Chris Pine fan. I'm a fan of this kind of film. It will sit fine in my collection. A couple of years from now, I will completely forget about the storyline and rewatch it like a new movie. And that's kind of a good thing. But for the average person, do you want to pick this up instead of Black Adam next week? Well, if you really like Black Adam, I would go for that. It's got better audio and video and probably has better replay value no matter what you think of the film. But The Contractor, if you're looking for an adult kind of action film that's not too actiony, not too John Wick or Deadpool, it's gritty action, realistic, good guys trying to do good things in gray areas with gray people. You know, you've seen the movie before. Not seen it done this well, just doesn't elevate itself beyond standard. It's just well done. It would play fine on Netflix. It would play fine on Amazon. Had I gone to the theater to see it, if it was a free pass, I would have enjoyed it. If I paid a lot of money, I would have gone, well, it was okay. Again, you will be entertained. The set pieces are really good. The action's good. I thought Chris Pine did great, playing a little bit against type. He's not a superhero in this movie. All in all, like I said, it's worth a stream. Buying it would be up to you. The 4K looks and sounds great, but without Dolby Atmos and without Dolby Vision, it's hard to give it the 100% ROCKFILE seal of approval. But again, about a 4 out of 5 or 4.5 out of 5. It looks good, sounds good, and it was an entertaining flick. I'd probably give the flick about a 3.5 out of 5. There you go. The Contractor with Chris Pine. It's available now on streaming services and released on Paramount on Blu-ray and 4K, but not together for whatever reason. Scott Hamilton, I'm ROCKFILE. My links are below. Thank you very much for listening to these podcasts, taking time out of your day. Share, like, subscribe, and reach out if you feel. Have a spectacular day.